All right, let's get back to the weather because everybody is talking about the heavy rain that led damage across all of New England. This is video from a flea market in Providence where dozens of vendors are trying to salvage what they can. They say their losses are well into the thousands.
This has actually been the fourth major flood that we've had in the past 3.5 months. It started back in September, which we got an emergency declaration, disaster declaration from the governor. So it's a lot.
That is a lot of water. A total of 62 vendors work out of a Big Top flea market. One vendor tells us he's lost nearly $5,000 over the last few months. And in Connecticut, heavy windswept rain caused the river to overflow and a partial dam break along the Yantic River. This led to evacuations in Norwich. That order has now been lifted after the state determined the dam was not in imminent danger of failing, but the Norwich Fire Department is urging residents to remain vigilant. The order could be reinstated if the condition of the dam deteriorates. And that's an important note from the fire officials because more rain is on the way. First Alert meteorologist Pete Bouchard is back with us.
And here's the thing, Pete, plenty of people living by rivers, they're seeing high waters after that storm overnight. Well, now there's more rain on the way.
I feel like you'd be saying those sentences back in June, right? When we started this whole thing.
It
feels like we started it in June and now we're into January. Anyway, 45 and a west-southwest wind at 17, gusts to 26 in Boston. But yeah, it looks like the rivers and streams remain high through the weekend and into early next week. What would bring them down, right? What would totally shut this whole thing down? A cold snap, and a cold snap is coming eventually, and that will take those rivers down and keep them down too. Start to freeze them over. Now be careful, we're going to go into a long cold spell, but you don't want to be walking on the rivers and streams or ponds just yet. They'll skim over, but they're going to take a little while to freeze and be safe. 43 in Bedford and 40 in Worcester right now. Balmy night out there. So we look at this next storm ahead. It keeps the rivers and streams going, but another one with some heavy rain too. Not as much rain as we saw. Coastal flooding is possible with this next round, and it is this storm in northern California and into Nevada that dives down, grabs its water vapor from the Gulf of Mexico, and then heads up the eastern seaboard. The intensity, the size of the storm, almost identical, but the outcome is a little bit different because we don't have really intense winds in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. We may start off with a little bit of snow in northern Worcester County that would just be a coating to an inch or so. Higher elevations maybe up to 1 to 2. Otherwise, it's rain, and this is at 3:45 in the morning on Friday. That's when it comes in around midnight, and the heavy rain lasts until about 7 or 8, and then again it pulls away so that we dry out by lunchtime and the afternoon, too. We also have some sunshine poking out, so the day isn't entirely washed out if you have plans on Saturday. The afternoon looks best. So rainfall amounts generally about 1.5 inches shown here, but we know with this kind of setup that we're more prone to getting about 2 inches of rain because the guidance has been a little underdone on the rainfall amounts recently. And 50 to 55 for your wind gusts in Wellfleet, Chatham, Nantucket, and Martha's Vineyard, even back to Mashpee, but elsewhere 40 to 45 and then 30 to 40 miles per hour. Back through Metro West and the Merrimack Valley and also Greater Worcester, too. The new moon is tomorrow. High tides will be higher than today for the next storm. And noontime high tide with the southeast wind could mean piling water along the coastline. Current flood threat is Scituate, Gloucester, Hampton, oh boy, Cape Cod in parts, and Martha's Vineyard, too. So lots to watch for. 44 tomorrow, we'll see the clouds move in, and there might be a sprinkle as a little weak disturbance goes by in the afternoon. And then on Friday, about 43, it's a bright day, beautiful too. The wind is light out of the west. We get that chance for precip over the weekend, but then look at this. What's this? Monday and Tuesday. Well, we know one thing that's different, or another thing that's different, I should say, because there are a few things about this storm that comes in on Saturday. It taps into the cold air and it brings it down on Sunday, and the whole jet stream is reconfigured so that we're not getting rainstorms anymore. That's a good thing, but it's still an active jet stream and one that has sustained cold. Look at the path the storms are taking, and here comes one that comes out of the Gulf of Mexico. With a colder track, we stay on the cold side, and there's a swath of snow. We've seen this before as well, and this could be a pretty sizable snow event if it sets up just right, because we'll remain in the cold air, even in Boston, the South Shore, the North Shore, too. Cake and eat it, too, on this one, I think. The Cape may mix, but this could be well over 4 inches. And closer to 6 plus. All right, so that's Monday night and Tuesday. Timing's all over the place on that, but the cold follows all the way into next weekend with the threat of another snow event. We're back after the break.